should be. Okay, so I have some plans today and this pork chop. So let's go. Okay. So what do I need to do? What else do I got? I have everything here. Got some random granite. That's right, we were helping Sassy out with the Honeybee Lounge the other day. Now, let's go to the Arcane Tower, because I don't feel like I properly explained what I was doing over here, honestly. I kind of just buzzed right through it. Okay, so... Okay, because I'm actually pretty proud of this, I kind of just went... Okay, so... Let's look at this craziness up here, this circuit board that I've made. What this does is allows for automatic crafting, and it's modular. I can actually set it for any potion or brew that can be made inside the Bewitchment Cauldron. Most notably, these are really nice for oils like, say, or elixir, so say like earth. Like this stuff. And if we... Let's get over here, and we can... Oil crafting, any oil. These don't take magical energy, so I'm only limited by the resource. They're kind of a pain to mass craft. Partially because I have to constantly fill up this bucket, this thing with water. So we have underneath here this mechanism, which contains one of my patented, there's like a fire under there, one of my patented, uh-oh, it is borked! What the heckity heck? Okay, hold up. How many times do I have to refresh you?
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it!
Hey, thank you!
Fix it, fix it, fix it!
Did somebody do it? Okay, well, apparently that worked. Okay, good.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb
Nope,
ways
that's
to
it.
die.
I don't know if that's from the film or not.
Dumb ways to die. So many
Okay.
dumb ways to die.
I think we're okay. Alright. So, we have a water wheel in here, which is giving just enough power to get this thing with water so it can idle, and idle is just enough to power two little Pokey McFingies at full speed. We got one in here, which is always trying to put a bucket of water inside this cauldron. Can't really see it, it's hidden in there. There it is, you can kind of see it right there. And this one has bottles. So the second this gets emptied, it gets refilled with water. So it's a forever full water bucket. And that water bucket, when it deposits, will become a normal bucket, which there's a little filter for. That hand can only hold full buckets, so once it's holding a normal bucket, it's invalid, so it pops it out the bottom, lands in here. This comparator sees there's something in there, puts out a strong signal, which wraps around and then triggers itself, which causes it to get filled. And then there's another thing here that looks for full buckets, so it pulls it out. This Botania doohickey will shoot it back up into the hand, and the cycle repeats. There's the rest of the last stream sound alerts. Yeah. No, by all means, break them. If they're getting broken, then that means people are using them. I do wish that they would. It's weird. It is a feel bad when somebody pays for a sound alert and then it doesn't ring, because part of the fun is the surprise. So I don't know why it's like that. Okay. I know, but I don't know how I'm doing it. Hit the button differently. I don't... Anyway, chaos. Whew, thanks for the bits. So that's this always staying full. Now, this cauldron... Yep, they work again. This cauldron has, like a normal cauldron, has 3 fill levels. But you can read it with comparator. And we're reading them by proxy. This red string comparator might as well be that cauldron for what vanilla cares about. So this is reading it as a power 3, which is telling this system that it's full. And then we have an AND gate down here, which says all 3 conditions must be true in order for that brown line to be lit up. So essentially what happens is when I fill these up, all of these will light up, which will turn this on and satisfy this condition here. If I have this switch on, so I turn the farm on, that satisfies the bottom condition, and the last condition needs to be satisfied by the cauldron being full. All 3 conditions being satisfied, the brown line will shoot, and we'll kind of go through this delay line, and we'll interrupt this, which will make the thing think that this cauldron is empty when it's not, which will cause this hand to bottle once. Once it does, this cauldron will no longer be full, it'll only be at 2 levels, which means it will stay, this line will stay off, and if that line's off, that means that this isn't locked anymore, so it will continue to fire. Once it's fully emptied, the water bucket will then be able to fill it, returning it to full, and the cycle continues. And meanwhile, we have a whole bunch of these red string containers just basically warping items around wirelessly, so everything that we make gets put in here. I think that was a better explanation. Now, making brews, like fire potions and stuff, can be done, but it uses magical energy. Which means we can only make about 3... Let's see how much energy do we have. So if I look at this, 2,085... So let's see, 600 plus 600 is 12, 18. If we get that up to 24, we could do it 4 times. So we can do it 3 times right now. For now. Batman, I thought you were a hero. You're sounding like a supervillain. What are you doing? Okay. Sassy just came home. Alright. So that's how that works. And that might sound simple, but it took a long time to wire. The big breakthrough moment was when I realized I can make these bundling cables. These things are great. One of the things about redstone is just getting everything wired is hard. Fade, you need to breathe. You're talking fast again. I'm not even on caffeine right now. It's earlier in the day. This is what awake Fade sounds like. Also, yeah, my brain is going a mile a minute. With things like this, it excites me. This is fun. Basically, what you can do with these bundled cables is you can run other colors into them, and you can have multiple inputs and outputs along the same line. So, like, if I wanted, for some reason, to know what this white cable was reading, anywhere down here I could just stick a white wire here, and only these signals would be output. So, very handy. I was able to put all the logic here in a small footprint, and this is pretty tight. If it were vanilla Minecraft, I'd have to do a lot more. Like, reading the sides of these would be very difficult, because I'd have to put comparators here instead of up here from Botania. And this mechanism allows it to only drop 1 item at a time. Because that's another thing, like, telling it just to drop 1 on activation instead of everything it has is another thing that makes it kind of challenging. I'm waiting for the day we see Fade get so excited he does hand flip. That's great. We're getting close to that. Okay, so let's give this a test. I don't have anything I need to... Well, okay, the bottles are in here. I forget, I don't need to bottle myself because we got 52 in there. So, I am growing a lot of the reagents I need. Like, we have a mandrake right here. Let's go and get rid of those seeds. We don't need them. I had to destroy the roof of this. If you remember, we had trees up here, but I didn't account for how much room I need for the farm, so I'll have to redesign that. Okay. So let's see, this is off. We will need all 5 slots. Now I did this test before and it didn't quite work. I haven't changed the timing yet. I think it might have been a fluke because I did a lot of tests. All these fire protection potions are a test. and they did it successfully, so I would like to try that again. Now, I can only make 3 of these before ME runs out. Let's do this here. Okay. That. Oops. That was already in there. What am I doing? Oh, say we're gonna need 3 of these. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Like to see this properly work. Let's get rid of the knight. Okay. I'm still working on it, Batman. Fortunately, the time I had to work on it kind of got taken up by all those car accidents that happened, and then work and life happened. But I am still working on it. I have some fully done. I just want to get all of them finished before I start releasing them, because I want them to come out one after another. When one releases, I don't want people to have to wait for the rest of the story. So I'm getting them all done in advance, is what I'm doing. And I'm also on the clock because the new trailers for the new Thaumcraft are coming out, and I have to get this done before they get theirs done. Based off the trailer, personally, it looks to me like they have a lot of work yet to do. But if they're showing trailers, I'm running out of time, so I have to hurry. Where was I? Okay, we got all these filled. And I have them with uneven amounts intentionally, because the system should be able to handle that. The logic should turn itself off. This will drop items. We have a floating Silgorlignon, so that way my magnet ring shouldn't interrupt the items as they fall. What we don't want to see is a pink potion. That would be bad. Or a brown potion, I guess. That means it's invalid. Okay. Okay, it's all in there. Good. Why is it not bottling? Did I turn this off? Oh, darn it. That was my fault. I had the hand locked. Which means that this didn't actually... Oh, I know what I can... I can have it. That was user error right there. How do I get this thing to fire without ruining the logic? Can. Okay. Well, that's splendid. Don't know how to use my own machine. Just want to see how close. Just want to see how you got to the Bewitchment origin world. Yeah, yeah. It will all come together. I'm very happy with what I got going on. It's just I was very ambitious with my storyline, and I made it hard on myself to create it from an editing standpoint. But I'm committed to getting it done. Okay, there. These will clear out potions. It will do that once. Now we're reset. And this just bottled water, so we'll just drink those back inside. Okay, and now we're going to need to put in... Here, I'm just realizing one thing we should probably grow in here is netherwort. That for like everything. But I want this to end up being my one-stop shop for potions and brews. At least in bulk. Okay. We're all set. Okay. And this lever is off. I should probably put this on top of that so I can see when it's like that. Okay. Bills. Okay, I see a problem. Okay. That's alright. That's why we're testing this. So, we need to calibrate this so that way the, when this is activated to drop, items have enough time to fall the distance before it starts to bottle. So what that means is I need to give it just a little bit more time. That's why I built this in such a fashion. This lets me very granularly change the delay. So that should do it. It's out. Did I turn this off? Okay. So let's... I noticed that there was a piece of redstone sitting in there that didn't make it in the brew before it started to bottle. Let's take all of it. Okay. Which point of view are you going to see in the next episode of Thaumcraft? It will be, let me think. Because I have some episodes done, so the next one that you see, the very next one you see, will be from Agent Johnson's perspective. For most of it. Yeah. Okay. Alright, test 3. I only gave it a 2-tick. I don't want to do this again. I'm going to give it more than 2 ticks. Ticks. Let's be sure. Okay. Okay, did they all make it in? Ooh, barely. Oh no! Still not enough time. Turn off. Okay. Let's make sure we're not just seeing it. We're out of magical energy air here. Got plenty. Got plenty. 3 seconds was enough time before. I don't know why it's not all of a sudden. I'm having added more. I feel like 4 seconds is going to be too long. Let me think about this. We tell the thing to drop. After 4 seconds, it'll then start the bottle. That shouldn't... Makes the machine slower, but it shouldn't actually break anything. I'm well hydrated after all this testing. Okay. It's like out of redstone now. Redstone's in one of these. There we go. Yeah. Okay, good. Put that back. I love this setup. Okay. That could actually be a really nice way of getting... I should just have all of my reagents in like little toolboxes like this so I can just do that and grab them. That'd be cool. Okay. Let's go in here, get some redstone. I want to wire this system into that tower too, so I don't have to go back and forth like this. I think that's another place would be good to set up a Sassy AI terminal. Okay. I didn't even get what I was supposed to get. Mandrake. Wow, we don't have any? Fine. We have like all of the mandrake we could need, like right freaking here. That didn't help. care of these farms. Okay. Yeah, we'll put the extra one here for the minute. This too. Good. Let's make sure that we have power. We do. Okay, full, and full. We have 4 whole seconds worth of delay. That should be plenty of time. There it goes. Now it repeats. This is the trick. Can it do it consistently? Ah, isn't it a beautiful thing? Any potion, any brew. And there, it stopped because it ran out of mandrake. So it knows to stop, and it also stopped at the beginning of the next cycle. Let me just turn that off. I should probably put a lamp there so I know if it's on or off. And there are the new ones we made. And, well, that's right, because these were... Yeah, cool. All these were automatically made. And what's really cool is if I wanted to make some that weren't 20-minute potions, I could, what I can do is I can lock these chambers so it doesn't use the last slots, because each one of these is an extender of the potion. So I can make weaker versions if I want. I can even make mixed brews. I remember how Agent Johnny got your Thaumcraft set up because he didn't want to build it in your base. Remember that? Agent Johnson got your Thaumcraft set up because you didn't want to build it in your base. Huh? Agent Johnson got your Thaumcraft set up because you didn't want... Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. They're talking about the Darklands. Yep, that's how the last one ended, and that's how the we're going to see how he got there, how he found it, and what he had, why he arrived, like kind of what his plans are. Okay, so that's good. That's done. We did this. Now I need to do a little bit of underground reconnaissance here. I need to figure out a way to get a pipeline up here. Convenient spot, like, don't, see, I have this is hollow, so redstone can go through there. So this block, I think I can put a terminal here. I think we're okay. See if there's anything that could possibly interrupt it. I don't think so. Yeah, no redstone. Okay, so I think if we can get line through here, Hopper's End. However, that shoots up. Where does this thing go? Oh, that shoots it over here to these. Okay. Gosh, this thing is honestly a maze. Okay, I think that works. Yes, the Darklands. Yeah. Now that place got pretty messed up. I'm glad I separated it from my main base. Okay. How do we connect it? I kind of want there to be like a service tunnel. Possibly right there, or maybe right here. If I go in here and just kind of travel, end up in the bio block, so that's not good. We can't interrupt that. What if we came out here? Where would we end up? could do it in the back. Okay. That. Actually, I think all these channels are full. I think I'm going to have to connect it from... Yeah. This is closer anyway. So these travel in here. If I broke this block, connected it to this thick cable, I run that one all the way over to... That's not that far. That's much better. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. First thing I need to do is make more fluix. Should have just TP'd over here. Don't know why I'm... That's my last mana cookie. 84 fluorescent glass cables. Okay, how do we make more of these? It's fiber and... Okay. So we have one of those. What about quartz fiber? 22. Two. Okay. That might be enough. That might be enough. We make the fluix crystals. So we could submerge them in chocolate and it would work. I'm pretty sure that makes the crystals work better if it's chocolate. So basically any liquid, any non-burning liquid, that's hilarious. I love that it could be chocolate or milk. Are you just saying that you know what you're doing just to make yourself think that you have an idea? No, I have an idea. I'm just not going to reveal them to because that would be really counterproductive for me to work this hard just to give away the plot in a stream. Okay. I mean, come on. If there's one thing I do, it's plan. You guys watch me long enough, you know that. Okay. So... we need charged redstone and quartz, all the quartz. Okay. So got the quartz. Let's get the fiber. I need like what? Redstone was part of this. And what else did we need to make fluix? Charged. Ooh. Certus quartz. Bind these up in this thing. I think I'm gonna need fortune. Yeah, that does it. Okay. Certus. Okay. Crack open 2 more. I love these. Perfect. Next, what we need to do is we need to charge them. putting a charge station in directly embedded in this thing was definitely a good idea. This factory's been so good to us. Oh, there it goes. Oh, you know what? Funny. There is always a plan, Batman. It may not look it, but believe me. Okay, look. I mean, we are literally things like this don't get built when you don't have a plan, okay? Okay. I was driving for a minute there. Are we still making updates to the potion machine, or are we on to a new build? Potion machine is now working. I updated it to a 4-second delay. It gives it enough time for the items to fall into the cauldron. And it worked. As long as we have magical energy, it can make potions as well as the oils. What I'm doing now is I want to get one of these terminals inside of there. So that way I can just access our full inventory from the Arcane Tower. That'll just make potions easier. And since I do like the idea that came up in the last stream about a like a potion themed like combat inside the Sadium, we're going to need a lot of potions. And so getting this up and running is going to be really nice because I'll be able to make them in mass very easily. So I'm excited. Making these farms is fun, but having them be useful and meaningful, that's the payoff. As someone who's really good about that is Cub. Like, he'll link a machine, like, I can harvest 1,000,000 ice with this. Like, that's great. What do you need the ice for? Well, we never know, but he always has like a purpose for it that gets revealed later, which is I think is quite cool. Is there a way to hook the potion station into the Bluetooth mana, or would that not be necessary since you don't need to make that many potions? Is it possible? Yes. Like we could do a similar system for item transport. I do try to tread lightly with the danks though, because these guys make a lot of junk files. And every time I make one, it produces a new channel, and I have to then, even if we're not using it. And that file management's kind of pain in the butt, and it's I don't want to lag out the world. So I could. The other thing is I have to like make potions and then give it a break because the cauldron magical energy gets used up every 3 batches. And because for some reason Bewitchment hates redstone, there's no way to directly read how much magical energy is in the altar. I mean, that would have been an easy thing to do, just have it be a logarithmic scale that could be recorded via comparator. That would have been nice! But unfortunately that functionality is not included. But that's okay. Basically, my manual process is just turning the machine on and off. So we can get tons of potions that way, and I can just hand deliver them over there. I do that, or heck, I can just put them in the system. That thing has a terminal already, so that would be easy. I can just do that. I was just curious why. Oh, it's not mana that limits it. Here, it's not mana. Mana's not the problem. Here, let's problem is magical energy in this case is referring to the Bewitchment altar here. We have 2,285 in there. This is being fueled by the bio block that's underneath it. every full potion, fully all 5 ingredients in the potion cost 600 of that, and it replenishes at like 5 magical energy per second, so it doesn't replenish fast enough just to let it run. That's what this machine here, it doesn't even use mana at all. This is completely mana free, this one. This is automated bewitchment. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of Botania though, I could use a water stick. Okay. We need to make some crystals. I don't need to. So it's just expensive. Kind of. It's sustainable if you do it at a proper pace. Basically, I just have it create 15 potions at a time, which each one of them lasts 20 minutes. So that's actually plenty. It's the oils that would be the pain. And good thing about the oils is they don't use magical energy, so that I can just set it, forget it. I can literally make stacks and stacks of that now, which is super nice. Okay, let's take off the ring, and we will boop and bloop, and then back away. All right. Got those. Oh, I forgot that it makes double what you need, so I actually... that many. That's okay. I always need more. I'm always short of fluix. This will let us get into incense and curses as well, which will be fun. Something like that. Get back in there. How do we fluix? Oh, I see. It's... oh. Well, that makes a lot more. than I... Okay, we'll start maybe one more. Perfect. That should be all we need. Okay. Let's see what's a good way to get out of here. Connect it to that. Just make an access tunnel this way. To connect up here, because this is our P2P tunnel, peer-to-peer tunnel. It lets us take a bunch of channels and turns them into one. That's what's allowing us to actually get this to work. So this is carrying 5. This same station has another 2 back at the flower farm. So we got 1 channel left, which is good because that's all we need. Once you're done making your episode of Thaumcraft series, you should make a timeline video for your guide series. Yeah, I have so many ideas. I honestly, I'm excited to get Thaumcraft done because then I can start making like, I want to make like consistent videos again. I wrote myself into a corner a little bit with how complex everything got. It'll be nice just to make some normal videos again. Okay. And then Sassy's been super busy with her editing side gig, which is a good thing. It was supposed to be just like 1 book, and it ended up being 10, and there's more. And that person referred her, so this is like really good though. Like, that's something she's kind of just doing as a side hustle hobby, and it just kind of took off, which is cool. Nice. She gets to use her major too, which is good. missing like all the tools that I need. Let's get the water wand put away, because I'm going to 100% use it by mistake, flood my access tunnel, and break some electrical components. Let's not do that. Let's go back to the fabrications and see if our wand is on the wall here. It is. That will help. And having... It would be nice to have some, I think, haste. Let's, excuse me. Pardon me. Let's take our coffin with us. We need it. Okay. And let's go to the guild. Night vision and haste. Nice. I have this brazier here. Okay. Let's let's add in another prairie head here. So I'm going to need it to be night. Awesome. Okay, that's good. That kind of looks like a really ornate chest. Never mind, it's a coffin. Okay. If you fall asleep in the presence of a brazier that has proper ingredients in it, you'll get a buff when you wake up. I don't know if sleeping the day away has the same effect. Just we're gonna find out. Or maybe I'll just sleep the day away, sleep the night away, and just be sure it works. Okay. Okay, back to Fate Fabrications. We already have a night vision pot. Got at least one. Open up. Okay. Now? Take one of those. Not. Okay. Back to the guild. And hop down here. Some bottles. Carrot. This is still a good place for like one of potions. I don't need many. As the machine-made ones will never be able to last as long as the ones I craft myself because of my origin. Those 20-minute potions would be 160-minute potions if I made them myself. So it's kind of cool that I haven't made myself irrelevant with my own machine. Okay. So, carrots. Stone. Go, that's 80 minutes. I double all potion effects, so that'd be 160 minutes when I drink it. Why, I say, a timeline video? Because sometimes I can't find which series of your guys' series are in order because you guys have a lot of playlists. Yeah. No, it's a... That's fair. The timeline's a bit of a scavenger hunt. I mean, there was one moment where I had like the timeline running. I think it was during survival stories when the server borked before I was ready to end it. So, and I wanted to keep making videos, so I went into Curse of Gaia. Then I got survival stories to work, kind of. The textures weren't correct, but at least I was able to get in. So now I was like faced with, if I make more episodes here, it's going to really confuse things because I've kind of went on to this other one. So I did this weird trailer where like two different timelines of Fade reconverged, and then that's when we started the New Frontier series after they merged together. Also, the Curse of Gaia ended up being just prohibitively difficult to play. So I kind of needed to end that, and I needed to close out survival stories. So yeah, it ended up being cool. It was just it would be difficult if you weren't along for the ride originally when they were being produced. Trying to recreate that watch order would be hard without a guide. I agree. Okay, let's take a nap. Oh, let's not take a nap. Let's save the night because we need it for our next step. Okay. Let's just take the safe way to fade fabrications here since it's night. I don't want to track any unwelcome company. I need our book back in the. So come up behind us. Okay. So we don't want curses. We don't want curses. We want incense. Possible. Okay. He is under curses. Okay, I have another idea how to find this. Okay, if we go ecto, go here, incenses. Okay. Sure. Incenses. Okay. King. Or there's one that gives you haste. Haste 2, 20 minutes. The strongest haste potion I can make right now I think only lasts for 6. Even with all my abilities, but the incense here makes it last longer, and it uses Grim Elixir. So this is great. This is really good. I have a reason to make a lot of Grim Elixir, which we can do in our thing we just made. So wood, ash, and ectoplasm are what we need. So that should be enough. And do we have any bark just sitting in here? No. Of course not. It's going to take more than a little bit of time for, so we're going to do that. And you and Sassy rare play together on your old series. Oh yeah. We were playing. Yeah, that's the other thing. We each had Sassy Survival ran parallel to survival stories, and more or less you can kind of alternate between them. Hello. But there were times where like she might have made a few in a row, and then I made a few in a row. That's going to be a job. That's going to be a job. I have to get a pen and paper out, and maybe I can just look at YouTube and just see when the release dates were. That's probably the easiest thing for me to do, to figure out that exact canonical order. Let's get you back on the correct day. This can be collected. Okay. Why am I doing it the hard way, using my feetsies when I could just simply be... Okay. I need to make ash, that's why I'm here. Okay. We'll just make 3 ash. food. You know what? We do have though? We have garlic growing here. Somewhere. Lots of garlic. Perfect. Fix that. Okay. There. Garlic. Perfect. We'll live off of a little bit of garlic. We can roast this. Let's see, we'll just this while we let those cook. We're going to have stinky breath. Oh boy. Grilled garlic gives us a little bit more. Okay, cool. Got our night vision. We needed this. We needed grim elixir. Should have looked and see what all we needed for this first. Tons expensive. Cypress and belladonna. Cypress, belladonna! Oh god. I got fire boosted up here. I can't. Hold up. How did I do that? I jumped, got hurt by the fire, ended up way up. Oh, thank you. Wow, I can't even do that on purpose. I don't know how I did that. That's like a parkour technique. I don't know how I did that. Okay. Thankfully, you can add your origin effects to the potion if you don't have auto. Put bottles in the cauldron. What I can do is once these are crafted, I can click a full cauldron and still double that. However, that's one doubling. Another doubling I have is when I'm wearing the alchemical suit, and you have to be wearing that at the time you're bottling to get that doubling. So I can't fully double with the machine, but that's okay. I only usually need to do, when I'm making like a super long duration potion, I usually only need like one. So the guild is good for that. This place is good when I need a lot. So, tongue, belladonna, cypress. Now, we might have some tongue just sitting in here. Yeah, we do. Okay, let's empty this out. Okay. So we'll do that. And for oils, we don't need these last two slots. We're going to lock them. We need something in there to be red, so it knows that it thinks these are full. So we need, we look up here, see how these two are lit. We need all 5 to be lit in order for this to fire. So we are sending a false full signal here and then locking them. So these two are just inert now. It's off? Yes. And is this off? Yes. Okay, good. Alright. So we need some tongue, which we have a lot of. Let's use 5. 5 tongue. Need 5 belladonna, which is being grown here somewhere. Yep. Picking my own ingredients. There we go. Perfect. And then the last part, the cypress bark. There will be trees over here in the future. That's another one that's kind of difficult to I'm hoping I just have some cypress bark already in supply here. Just need 5 cypress. Yay! Let's go. Put the extra garlic away. We'll hold on to the grilled. And in fact, we'll have some of the grilled. Wait. Red. Plus roasted garlic. Garlic bread! Let's go. Now that's a good food. Alright, garlic bread. Heck yeah. Yes! Very good. Okay. Excite. Did it. Oh, and in case, thank you for the bits and for giving me that little bit of an energy boost there when I was right in front of my redstone potion making device. Chaos. Yeah. Okay, Arcane. Yeah. Okay. So okay, we got tongue, that, and this. Boop. Perfect. Notice we have no Grim Elixir in here. How many balls we have? That's important. 33. 5 times 3 would be 5 brews. 15 per. We need a lot more bottles. Turn that on. Ow. One thing that will break the system is if it tries the bottle and doesn't have any. So, I guess we're going to make some bottles. Or hopefully have bottles already. Bottles? That is milk. What glass? Oh, yay. Play, we have glass. Okay. There. Plenty. Okay. Perfect. Bottles in there. Now we just let the magic happen. This is awesome. Okay, let's not accidentally pick up anything that falls. They are. In the time it would take me to make one, I already have like 9 of them. Oh, this is amazing. I love... Oh, this thing is so worth it. Here's what it looks like up above when it's running, by the way. You can kind of see the logic here. Oh. This will fire. Oh, is it already done? So fast, it's already done. Oh, I was right. It was only 15. I did my math way wrong. Cool. We have them. Okay. Let's grab 3. Just like that. 15 Grim Elixirs. Oh my goodness. Or when Sassy needs potions like your recall potions. Yes, yes. Now, fortunately, I kind of went crazy on those. I have 26 here, and she's got in her dank, she's got like another I'm pretty sure I put a ton in her dank here. Yeah, she's got 16. Oh, we had splash ones. Well, that would have been nice when I was out far away and having to drag a flying pig back to base, which you might not have seen, Batman. I might have to show you that. Okay. Cool. So we have, I think, is that all we need? Let's see. So, in sen, Razor. There. Got there. Census. Okay, we want information, mortal coil, night vision, resistance, haste 2. Ash Ectogrim. Ash Ectogrim. And it's night. Perfect. Okay. So if oh, we're gonna need a flint and steel. So we go. Flint and steel. I think we have one. There it is. Okay. So I light this up. Nice. And I take a sleep. And I wake up. I should have haste for 20 minutes. Haste 2 for 20 minutes. Haha! And I do. Great. Okay, cool. Let's not waste it. Let's do this and this. Just brew and push focusing. Good. Okay, great, great, great. Perfect. We don't need that anymore. For now, we'll put those inside the dank. Inside the dank. Okay, cool. Okay, great. Okay, cool. So then we can see. Got our wand. Let's get out our. Oh yeah, we're in some mining. This is great. Okay, so we come out this way. If I go straight like this. Go underneath the. We might want to go a bit lower. Might want to go a bit lower. So we'll. Wow, that's too strong. Okay. Cool. I need to, I want to turn on my pickaxe, but I don't want to make a 5x5 tunnel. That's a bit excessive. I think it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just go. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We are just traveling. Okay, so here's underneath this. That is literally the bottom edge of the botanitorium. Got like some tunnels in here. Okay. Oh, that goes into the bio block. Okay. Gonna miss the bio block. Okay, we can kind of come around into the corner this way. Okay. Zippity zippity. They're going so quick. That was so worth. You have not seen the flying pig. Okay, I will make sure that we see that here today. So, stone that. Okay. pillar continue. You know what I might want to do? Might have to break the arcane cauldron. I might want to put it in the floor. Where that cauldron is might be where I want to put my Sassy terminal. Okay, I can hear Dr. Nurse Chaos. Yep. Okay. Another posture check. Yep. And yeah, I've been coughing. I can use some water. Okay. Think we're there? It's past. We are just past, so I need to think right here. Yeah, let's reveal the bio block it's at, and then we can wrap around it. Okay, there's the bio block. And now we're on the outer edge. Okay, we can read that. Perfect. Okay. Right here. Cool. Should be able to get it up. Let's see. From this pillar connecting here, and then run it through the floor. Oh, stretchy. Oh, pop, pop, pop. Thank you. Stay nimble there. How we doing? Okay, cool. Plenty o' time. Okay. Whoop. Yeah, I was in camera mode. Okay. Awkward, I don't really have a... Okay. So just a few more. I think what I should do is just dig straight up from here. And I can just... moss block there, so that's not right. Oh, actually it is right. It spilled over the edge. That's beyond what it can actually detect, so that's okay to break. Okay. Oh, we were just one block off. Just one block off. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Don't forget to walk, because you don't want your legs to fall asleep when you need to go to the bathroom to get more water. I don't know if you're teasing or not, but that's like a real thing. Like... Yeah. Boom. Okay, right there. So this pole is where we will have realize that that's part of the bio block. I don't want to break that. Gonna have to come up. Okay. Okay, we can do this. So we're gonna have to make lots and lots of those. What are they called? Facades. That was a mistake. How do you make just one of them? You need these cable anchors. Okay, let's recollapse that. Okay, so cable anchors. Just need that Certus quartz cutting knife and any metal, it looks like. We'll do it with iron. Okay. Well, we can just do the pipes first. Okay, so let's run back in. Connect it to this. Let's kill that. Bring you one more over. We'll that. Okay, so now we're in here. Way to the side. Built. No. That now. Fill this with rock. Okay. We'll do this. It's gonna take longer to build this out than it was to actually clear it. Not gonna leave any gaps where things can spawn. I'm not teasing because it's hard to walk around when your legs are asleep. No. I know. It's... You know what? I no longer need my haste. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll just take a quick... Let's see, do I have anything playing in the background while I do this? Let's see. I'll go on a quick little break here. It's a commercial. This is okay. BRB. So, you remember, let me pop out of there here, go back in the game. Oh, the game's dark. Come back, game. There it is. Game? Game? Yes, game. Okay. So, that was a Little Nightmares 2 song made by JT Music. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was like a time when there was all sorts of like Five Nights at Freddy's songs and things. And Sister Location came out, and there was a song that came that was like, "Pleased to meet you. Welcome to the animatronic family. We'll meet you real soon." It kind of went like that. And the female lead vocalist of that, she had a channel where she did all sorts of singing. Excuse me. And was extremely good. The song did amazing. I actually visited her channel, and then I saw that she quit updating, and I was kind of sad. I found out, though, there was a good reason for it. She got picked up by JT Music, which is someone who makes all sorts of video game-based music things, and they picked her up and got her in there, so she's actually part of that group. So it's not that things aren't going well for her; it's that they're extremely well. She's part of that now. So she was the female vocalist inside the song you just heard, which is kind of cool. Did you give a Sassy a hug for me? I will when she gets back home. She stopped off briefly. We got some plans for today. So since we have half a day, we are going to play some Gloomhaven. It's been a while. And while I stream, she is with Brina. They're doing some fun things. And she'll be getting back home about when I get done streaming. And then we're going to play Gloomhaven. And it is going to be fun. I am playing with a bard-like character. And she is a pile of bugs. It's going to be fun. But yes, Little Nightmares 2 song is what that's called, Chaos. And yeah, but I'm kind of weird. Really happy and cheerful music actually stresses me out. My mind connects it with like elevator music or like waiting inside of a lobby for like the dentist's office or something. I associate happy music with I'm sitting around doing nothing, I'm wasting my time, and I don't like not doing stuff. Whereas angsty music like that, I don't know why, but that's what amps me up. I'm not sure what that says about my personality. Yeah, I got that entire thing memorized. Alright, we are almost done here. No, I got plenty. I got so much. Safe and sound as I lock up the doors. Though I'm in the clear and free of all fear, I find that I hunger for more. Hunt has begun, hold on to your hats. If it isn't knives, it's eyes at your back. So whether or not you're friendly with rats, pretend you're a mouse in a house full of cats. Pale as the prison I doomed us to dwell, room for just one but two in a cell. The night, the darkness is honest, I knew as it fell, that darkness is honest, are you to yourself? Okay, I'm not a good singer, but I enjoy it. Doesn't help that I have allergies right now, my voice is all scratchy. Okay. Ah. The way the class system, are you familiar with Gloomhaven, Batman? As the way it works is, this was a board game that was created by somebody who loves D&D, heavy D&D influences. In fact, you could absolutely take Gloomhaven and turn it into a very good campaign. You start with, I don't know, maybe 8 classes that you can choose from. And then you're given a card, which is like your own personal mission. And when that is achieved throughout the progressing through the game, you graduate. That person moves on away from the story, and you get a new character. So beyond the first, the story kind of dictates who you end up being. And so I'm kind of a bard class. I'm going to be kind of light on what the mechanics and everything do, just because I don't want to spoil the game for anybody who's presently playing it. But I have managed to get him fully leveled up because his graduation condition is hard to achieve this late in the game because it involves destroying these lower level creatures that we just don't run into very much anymore. But almost there. High likelihood that in the next mission or so he will graduate. And then the next one, I don't know what he does, but it looks like it might be something electricity themed, so I'm kind of excited to learn about that. We're almost there. But they kind of do their own thing. They don't have like names like you'd expect from D&D since it's its own independent property. So there's nothing called Warlock per se, but there's definitely classes where you can be like, okay, I can tell this is supposed to be the Warlock, you know. Like they don't have a Rogue, but they have something called the Scoundrel, which is 100% a Rogue, you know. That's one of the classes that you can start with, actually. And it's got a good amount of rules in it. A little rule heavy. But it's worth it. I like complex games, and you know, heavy rules is kind of a side effect of a more complex game. But once you got it, it's actually pretty good. Okay, there we go. So close. Perfect. And we can wire it through fire. It's gonna get a little tricksy. Let's pop those. Can I see the... Oh, I would have put this on a... Darn it. That's not gonna work well. I put this on a lower slab. Do you guys live stream for board games? We haven't, but doesn't mean that we wouldn't. This particular time, this is just kind of something we're doing for fun for us, so we don't have a setup for it right now. But, you know, I could definitely see us doing that in the future, particularly with Brina and Zalmut. We play with them all the time. So, provided that that's something that they're agreeable to doing, and we can get a proper setup. I mean, I'm certainly not against streaming that. Question is, what do I do about this little, is this a safe block? Can this be broken? But we have this beneath it, so that's not going to be a thing I can do. Why did I build this on a lower slab? Okay. Let's cry a little bit, and then we will, let's see, I can bring it this way. Guess we're not, holy thunders! Okay, let's, sleep. Sassy loses everything in her city. Hey, we have some garlic bread, though. Yeah, so good. Okay. So, that's not gonna work out. What's that? Okay. I guess we can put back. Can you run it through the roof or a wall? I'm thinking about, yeah, I'm gonna turn it here. And I can run it underneath this. And maybe I can have, like, the terminal... Oh gosh! I don't know if you noticed, but what made that super scary is when I walked by, I hit the fire, and it made that sizzle sound. I I actually thought there was a creeper up here somehow. Oh, if this stuff broke up here, I would cry. Oh, okay, okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, chaos. Okay, yeah, we can bring it through there. Right here. Thunderstorm triggered it. Yeah, that's what it was. So will that be convenient enough for me to like... I could bring the terminal right here, or I could have it on the other side. I mean, I'm kind of running back and forth like this a little bit then. It's okay. Oh, I made brickstone soup by mistake. Darn it. Eh. Oh well, we'll fix that later. Okay, there's no way to get items out of there once they fall in. Yum. Oh. Oh. I see. We gotta be... hoppers. Where do items go that fall in there? Fall in there, they go into this, and shoot here, go into that. Dropped. I see what happened. Broke. Okay. Pick it up. Oh, there I went. Back in this. Yep. Okay. Okay, so I think right here, or maybe to be symmetrical, I'll have the... Yeah. Okay. I know what we're doing. Put some brick back. Okay. Change that back to construction mode. We will turn this into bricks. So, there. Okay. Here we can run it along that. This way. Yeah, this will work. Okay. That's where the terminal will go. Okay. Fade. Because sometimes whenever I come here, you sometimes talk about games that you and Sassy and friends had played together. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we play a lot. Zalmood is pretty active in the games section of our channel, and we'll often share little stories or pictures of what we play. And he likes to catch me when I'm concentrating, because I have a great concentration face that's not embarrassing at all. There's this new Marvel game that he got that's a lot of fun. It might be in there. I don't recall if he put it in there or not. But it's, how do I describe it? It's been a while since I need to play it again because I'm like forgetting the mechanics now. But you each choose an X-Men or somebody from Marvel, and you can you are that character, and you team up to try to take down a big bad. And while you are being cooperative, I believe this game has a mechanic where you either lose as a group, or one of you wins. Someone can be most heroic, I think. I might be getting two games confused, actually. Darn it. I had to. Well, anyway, at the very least, you are all together as a group, and you're trying to stop a bad guy from doing his master plan. It's kind of a card-based game, like it's a card builder. It's kind of fun. Marvel Rivals? Oh, but that's another game that I'd like to get into. I've been playing lots of Marvel Snap as well. It's a quickie, but I have lost a lot of time to Marvel Snap. It's fun. Okay, I need to clear out the inventory here. We need to get some, what do we call those things? Cable anchors. Yeah, we need an obscene amount of cable anchors. Easiest, if we could just, okay, terminal. Please tell me I have a term. Oh, yeah. ME crafting terminal. Okay, is this a crafting terminal? Yep. I made an extra. Okay, great. Let's go over here. Arcane. And now if I plug it in here... Ow, my body. Okay, that's a thing. If I'm trying to get into this thing, I'm going to be standing in the cauldron. Okay. That's probably a better spot for it. So I'm not in the cauldron. But then this is asymmetrical. Ugh. I don't know if I can handle that. Excited Fade equals bird noises. That's what happens when you're the voice of Strawberry for 7 years. Now it just happens. It's really great when that happens in public, by the way. That's really good. Okay. What? Should I... Okay. I'm going to leave it there for now, but I have access to all this now. This is good. Okay. So we need to set this up. Full height. Full height. It sort by number of items. Cool. Is that full height? Yeah, that was. Great, so this is awesome! I now have access to our entire inventory from all the way the heck up here in this tower. This is going to end up being kind of a nature theme. There's going to be a huge tree with branches everywhere, which will look cool, and since it'll be made out of natural blocks, should also boost our power. Hidden within, we'll have these little chambers where these summoner circles will be. This is going to be an active place when we're done. This will be for our functional demons. Like this guy has to stay here because he gives me the special abilities to transport and have better potions. We do have a secondary one over here. However, I think this guy can see this guy, and this guy is jealous. Whenever he sees one of them, he just throws potions over here and destroys them, and sometimes splashes over here to hurt our very OG Blues and Chaos. So, I don't know, maybe make another one somewhere else. The character has become a vocal stim. Oh no. Okay. Do I have, let's see, were those an anchor? We have any? We have some anchors. Cable anchors. Not many, a few. Sassy's putting all these trapdoors in here from Arrow, the Turtle Master. That'll be That's fun, actually. Okay, focus. We need a, I'll keep forgetting cutting knife. Just make one. There. They have durability. Okay. Make ourselves just a single shelf. Wait. How did I get that to show up? What's this? What am I looking at? This thing has a GUI. This thing programmable? Hold up. Give me some iron. Give me some iron. What? Why? That. Let's give it a number. Wait, what's this? Scriber name press. Huh. Wait. I have a Goober Scoop name press now. I don't know what I do with this, but I have one. I don't know. I usually make AE2 crafts terminals quickly because I don't use the regular terminal. Well, I now have a Goober Scoop press. Well, we'll give that to Sassy at some point. And this thing does have durability. 50. Oh, ooh. If we have durability, I don't want to make tons of these. Okay, let's look here. Did we have one before? No, good, I'm glad. Need to make this a Ginzu knife. I don't want this thing to mending. Okay, honestly, these books were meant to make a lot of these location stones be unbreakable, and I've been using them on things like this. Sassy will have to supply me with more of those books, since I am good on mending and unbreaking only with tools and armor and things that can be put... Wait. I didn't ever tested it. No. Don't know why you're here, but... I mean, that guy went down a lot harder than I thought he would. Okay. Dark red. I should probably see. This thing, if it's enchantable on this, then... Yes! Okay, I don't have to waste the books. Great. I can just, that and that. Back up. Do this. Always check. That's the lesson. Always check. 2 dings. Yes. Info structure! Oh, fantastic. So good. Okay. Holy yes. That is so great. Okay. Back. What's happening there? There. Oh, gosh. Just sitting there. Just sitting there. Not too much of a problem, honestly. Well, what ought to happen is when I next use mana, those tablets will be able to fully empty, and once they are fully empty, they'll go back in the mana Bluetooth system. I think that's just it working properly. It's fine. If there were more than one in there, I'd be worried, but there's not, so I'm just gonna let that be. It'll correct itself. You should see if the thing that you made can do something. It is. I have no idea. There's no instructions or anything. It doesn't have a GUI of its own. I can't place it. We'll go into the barrel of mystery stuff, I guess. So it's inscriber name wait. Plate. Usually. Those are used by those presses, right? So if we go back to... I'm allowing myself to be distracted. It should be able to be used in one of these. So one of these is empty. This is empty. So if I do that, it does go in there. Something's happening. Oh! I understand. So if I wanted to automatically name things without using name tags, I can just... I mean, I should be able to put anything in there. Like, I could put this stair in there and it would work, right? Yeah. It's like an auto-namer. Hey, we figured it out. I don't know if I have a need for that necessarily, but it's kind of cool. That there. It honestly kind of looks like a cool, like, little license plate thing. We now have an ingot called Goober Scoot. Okay. I think if I... Yeah, I can just do that, and I can just place this. Pick it back up to clear the name so it stacks. Okay, cool, cool. Alright, very good. Yeah, we now have a full terminal here, which is super cool. And a villager work. Like if I picked one up. I don't think I have enough experience to pick them up the way Sassy does. Like, literally don't have enough experience right now. I don't even think I have it keybound because technically, according to the lore, that's the Sassy thing. But maybe we'll have her try it, because that would be really funny to pop one inside a machine and, like, just stamp. This is your name now. Yeah, actually, villagers are kind of hard to rename right now. That could be funny. I bet that works. Oh, wait a minute. We have... Hold up. Sassy has some pre-bottled formula. Let's try this. Okay, let's go to, B. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is... I really... That wall had me feeling a lot more safe than this does. A lot safer. Okay. Run. Oh gosh. I am not welcome here. Whoa, hello. We're aiming for that building. Floor is lava. Aha! One of these must have some villagers in there. Somewhere. Aha! Okay. Eve. She has 2 Eves. She won't miss one of them. We'll return Eve. We'll return Eve. Run! Boy. Oh boy. We gotta get back to the good side of town. There we go. Lantern. One. Whoa! Boink! Have you seen this yet, Batman? the honey thing I installed for Sassy? This is how she got all these big bees. She had to train them, and normal create honey wouldn't work, so I made this machine which converts it into Bumblezone honey, which is over here. Honey fluid versus honey. And also it makes sugar. And also makes... I need some food. I'm kind of low on food. I can make some honeyed apples. It has a very cool engine that runs it too. This is a passive engine. It just has 6 idling engines here. And you can actually see the water kind of shooting up to cool them, which is kind of cool. This has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This has 40 bees in it. Yeah. There we go. We have our honeyed apples, which is perfect because I just ran out of food. Delicious, and you can't stop me. Ow! Over the fence. I have to get uncomfortably close to teleport out of here too. Okay. Alright. So we have, which one was it? The center one? Oh wait, we have to get the nameplate. And, I would like it better if Goober Scoot here. Okay, we're gonna trash this one. I want to make one that has a better, right capitalization. Goober Scoot. Okay. You should put a chest with healing items in there and put a sign with an arrow pointing to it saying EpiPens. I like that. Who knew this cutting knife was going to be so cool? Okay, we are discovering things today, so we'll put that in here. And oh my gosh, it's working. Oh, we'll put this... What a discovery. I love the idea of the EpiPens too. Okay, let's return this. Gonna be a full year before she notices this guy, I think, but no. Gosh, there's so many. Oh, come on, guys, get away from the door. I gotta get in there. Okay. There we go. There's your Goober Scoot. Yeah, that actually is kind of great. That's a very easy way of making name tags. It's safe. Oh, it's not safe. Running with the Gregs. We're gonna run down here. Run down here. There's one posted here. Hey, buddy. Woohoo! Haha! Home base. Okay. G. There. Right. let's make a ton of those. I'll just turn it all into it. Okay. That healed this. That's really weird. Huh. Why that healed it, but it did. Unless crafting with it produces XP. So that's really funny if it does, because then, no? Much worse. Much weirder. Notice how this is no longer enchanted. So whenever you use it to create anchors, it resets the item, enchantment, and durability. So in a way, it kind of automatically has unbreaking and mending. Oh, that's a weird bug. Okay. Because it will just heal itself whenever I... Bizarre. It's a weirder bug that we found. Oh, the flying pig! Yeah. Okay. I will get there. How much time I got? Okay, you know what? I'll do that right now. I will do that right now. We will end with flying pig. Let me put stuff back in here. In fact, I'll even put the cable anchors in there because we're going to need them. To Arcane. Oh, this feels so good. Now that this is wired up. I can just grab the items from here to get that cleaned up. Okay, do we have any ash? Yep. Oh, this is so nice. Okay, get the water bottles out of there. Alright. Ow! Okay. Anything else? Oh yeah, we can put the cables back. This is not the teleportation cauldron. That's the ouch cauldron. Okay, lab. Just gonna end with the flying pig. Yep. Yes, we will. Okay. It's so nice to have everything be put away in its proper place when you're done. It's nice to get back online and not have to, like, do this when you want to start playing. Ah, clean inventory. So happy. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. So, flying pig is in Sassy's area here. So, if Sassy needed to get some mushrooms, well, we're safe in here. Some mushroom stems. It's these guys. Because they can be used to create mushroom planks. And mushroom planks can be used to make anything that wood can, but it's like a... We don't have the pale wood in this pack because it's not a modern pack anymore. It's not fully up to date because it's 1.19. But somewhere in here... Okay, whatever. You can make these mushroom trapdoors, which are really pretty. And you can make these white fences. It's just a really pretty wood. And I went to go get them in the nether, and I ended up getting a whole 15 of them before I got distracted and found this little guy. And I had to carry him all the way back. Can we see him? Oh, yep. He likes this corner. We'll nudge him out of the corner here. Yep, here. Watch this guy. He doesn't like me sometimes. Glenn. Yep, this is Kevin Bacon. And I had to carry... No. I had to carry this guy all the way back from the nether. It loves his holes. Yes, I do. That is canon. Okay. Yeah. Guy's a cutie. Yep, you can hold him by his wings, and he's so chill. If you're building anywhere near him, he will 100% get in your way. I'm just showing the people, Glenn. You can relax. Put your sword away. I'll put you in my pocket, so help me, and I'll need you goober scoot. Do it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of impolite for me to bring outside food and then eat it right in front of the bakers. Oh. Not a product they sell here. Wait. Wait. Piggy. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Can I do this? Please tell me I can do this. Let me pick you up. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Come here, piggy. Piggy. Want to try something, piggy? Piggy. No! Oh my gosh. Okay, can I put you here? Are you on the pedestal properly? I think he is. It wasn't me. Okay. Awesome. I think that pig is permanently on that pedestal now. Until we take him off, which would be hilarious. I hope he rotates around so he looks out the window. That'd be funny. I don't know how to answer that, Batman. Okay, so... Oh, we're too far away for entities to show. At least... I'm sure it's fine. It's weird. The cow still shows. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, well, you guys enjoyed the rest of your weekend. Next stream will be Wednesday when Sassy streams. Streamed early this weekend. As for our 3-day weekend, we can kind of Sassy and I are just gonna be out and about and chilling, which is gonna be fun. Let's see. Is there anybody in my limited pool of people I follow streaming right now? No. That's not how you do it. Try this. Okay. Following. Short Zelda out there. Voxy is playing. Playing Final Fantasy. I follow Magic the Gathering and like to watch a lot of Commander gameplay. Voxy often is Commander with the Professor. Thank you! Am I sending a mixed message? Thanks! I'm not your grandpa! But thanks! Okay. We're gonna go Voxy. We'll go Voxy. She's funny. Okay. Go. When you get there, don't forget to refresh so that way everything counts. She's got a nice stream set up. I want that. Okay.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Bye.
Perfect.
doesn't get
Okay,
XP
we're gonna
right
go ahead
away.
and start
Yeah.
the raid here. We can hear her talking. Wait, what happened? Where did Voxy go? Not able. Why can I not able to raid? Nobody wants to be raided by me. Fine. And I'm gonna go to Sally's house anyway. Okay. See you next time. We'll be here Wednesday on Sassy stream. Hope you have a great weekend. Bye. Thank you for the goodbye goat bits. See you later.